Why do people bully? I think there's a load of social reasons for it. To my mind, it's a very simple case of bullies try to pick on someone else. They have certain issues in terms of their self-confidence as they try to overcompensate for certain things. And that's why they prey on other individuals seemingly weaker. I say seemingly because it's not necessarily weak individuals who get preyed on and who get bullied. It might be a personality type of aspect, but at the end of the day, I was about 5 years old. I was stuck in the situation. We're coming from a small town. My folks all of a sudden got divorced. I got thrown into the deep end with having to move to Windhoek. Didn't know anyone. I've always been more of an introvert. I've just later years learned how to handle it a lot better, but I don't make friends real easy. My close friends I have now are the same friends I had when I was 10, 12 years old. And at that point, I got stuck in a city where I didn't know anyone. And the first two friends that I did make were two Portuguese chaps who went in the same school as I was. This was vastly different times. And coming from that sort of scenario, your world is turned upside down. The schoolyard big boys tend to look at you coming in, you're new, you're fresh, and they start drilling on you. And I was fortunate enough that where we stayed, it was literally not even a block from there. There was a karate dojo. And that's when, we decided I need a bit of an outlet. I was sad the whole time, and I didn't adapt well. And the decision was made to enroll me into karate. And the decision was not made for me to learn how to fight or to protect myself from bullies. The decision was made for the reason that it's something that instills discipline, which I feel every child should have. And it also learns you how to interact with the world around you in a way that it generates self-respect and self-discipline. And your self-esteem starts growing through that. And I have to say, it started a relationship with martial arts for me that's carried on from when I was 9 years old all the way through today, through various phases. And yes, there's been competitive angles to it, and I've learned how to fight, and it was good, but I've never gotten into fights. I've never used that to bully someone else, and I've never been in a position where I needed to defend myself against a bully by using something like martial arts. Martial arts has just always been there as a self-confidence builder, and if someone did try and pick a fight with me, I could send a wry smile their way, and they'll know that this is not the guy you want to pick on. I think at the end of the day, it boils down to, if you really want to get out of a situation of bullying, it's a self-confidence issue. The best way to build a self-confidence is to really build confidence in your abilities to know that there's no reason for someone to pick on you, because number one, you're worth more than that, and number two, they're not physically stronger, better, bigger, or more powerful than you are. There's no reason for you to be intimidated by the big brute rugby player. So at the end of the day, this is PD Stoman saying, don't bully people. Number one, that sucks. If you're a bully, don't make your issues other people's. I think you should enroll in something like martial arts too, as much as you might benefit from it. You might learn how to be a better individual, a better human being. And if you are getting bullied, don't knock the fact that martial arts could essentially help you become a better person. Not a better fighter, but it could help you with some of those deficiencies and some of the things that you might not find in everyday life.